Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love and the journey of ascension. I was just popping some hand cream on because my hands were dry. It's a bit cold, it's windy, the sun is out, it's windy and chilly, and I was singing holiday, celebrate if we took a holiday. Do, 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 do. Took some time to celebrate. Ding, ding, ding. Just one day out of life. It would be so nice. Everybody spread the word. Okay, so everybody spread the word. I can see the Fool card here. And I can see I'm dreaming of rescuing you in reverse. And we've got the road and Casey and the sunshine band. Na 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 na. Baby, give it up, baby, give it up. Okay, I feel like doing this setup of the road. I'm not sure I have enough space on the table, but we can do 3, 6, 9 and layers. Okay. Alrighty then. We use the ancient Italian tarot, and we'll have a look at the road. On the back here it says, as you go down the road, moving from one card to the next, you reveal specific information about work, relationships, relation-ships, and your personal energy. The first card represents the present or very recent past. Okay. Well, we're going... I'm just going to lay down the cards. It wants me to see them. Okay, we can do that. I'm not reading the energy, I'm just popping the cards down for now. Oh, I can hear the wind picking up. The wind is howling. Okay, so let me tell you then, again, what's happening as we go, as we move, as you go down the road. Moving from one card to the next, you reveal specific information about work, relationships, and your personal energy. The first card represents the present or very recent past. Being happy, it's the Sun card here, the most positive card in the deck. Things were looking positive, things were happy. It was like everything was divinely directed. I'm saying the word was. And then what happened? The World card. So this is about needing to wrap a cycle up once and for all. I'm taken to that feminine being segregated in this circle here, kept away from violence, being protected, because look at all the blood around this being's mouth. It's here. It doesn't look like a very happy card. The flame here is burning, and the slowest moving knight in the deck. So you could have done, should have done, or we're on the coulda, shoulda, would haves, but you didn't. So there's no point going down that road, but that's the road you find yourself on. You should have done this, you could have done this, you would have done this. And we have the Hangman. And I feel like you're exercising your rights in this Hangman position. And not touching, but you seem to be in your own segregated spot, which feels more contained than this one. I mean, she has flowers. This is divine protection. This is like protection from your own self. I'm taken to the energy here of the blood is not a particularly happy card, and I feel the divine is not happy. This angel has got blood around its mouth. I feel dealing with the energy vampires and taking back your energy. It's like a blood transfusion is going on here. It's positive. It's a positive transfusion going on. This queen here has a baton, and it's like she's not afraid to use it, but she's not allowed to. She's being cleansed, purified. This energy is, if you give somebody the noose, will they hang themselves with it? So it's like giving somebody the, he's exercising his rights. The energy of like handing over the baton. But exercising your rights. The energy is coming through. I don't know how to word it. Okay. Well, the Seven of Pentacles is about reaping what you sow. You're waiting for your karma. This feminine here, it's like she has had the baton passed on to her. I feel the energy of blue skies ahead. The phrase, how people treat you is their karma and how you respond is yours. A big lesson to learn. Reaping what you sow. So waiting for, it's not necessarily about waiting for an outcome, knowing there will be an outcome. And then we have partial success. So I feel the energy of the wands here, the baton, the Two of Wands. Interesting how these hearts are being at crossed paths. The energies crossed paths. And then they were segregated. This energy here is masculine and feminine. But the X is taking me to like the X chromosome of being the feminine. Unconditional love. I actually feel this little cherub, child, is hopeless, lost. How do I get down from here? I feel they could be dragons down there. So, hide him. in this, it looks like a temple of love. And this is the energy of things needing to change. Superficiality, is that a word? I know being superficial, leaving behind superficial, looking for some depthness. It's about putting some like skin in the game, some muscle behind it. It's a rebirth, it's a death card. Look at this mess. It feels as if like you're at the waist side, the waist side, like the tip, the dump. Leave it all behind and take it to this hook on your wand. You fell for something like hook, line and sinker. Okay, so let's carry on down the road. We'll look at this line first. The Nine of Wands is about having spiritual strength. You have spiritual support. You're being protected. Here you are. And you have protection. The Four of Cups is an unhappy, depressing time for you. But the support is given from the invisible realms. The energy of bringing these two cups together. I feel like that's like a stand for a plate. This is elevation. These flowers, two flowers here. I feel like this would just unfold and then you'll both be able to be free. 44. Could be a synchronicity you keep seeing. This is the Divine Masculines card. That energy of feeling free and not feeling trapped or contained. Exercising your free will alongside, I feel as if like your coach is your divine will. Okay, the divine will is coaching you on freedom. Kingdom, freedom. That's preparing you for love. Ding. Cheers. Yeah, cheers. I'm going to say cheers. Cheers. Practically perfect in every way. This is somebody who's in love and wants to take the lid off of that. Doesn't want it to be contained. I mean, this is a frightful state to be in. You feel small in comparison to love. Love has overwhelmed you. Well, here you've grown up a bit. And the stairs are there. Just take that next step. And then the divine will help you to take your own step. And you'll take it quite willingly. Balance. I love this card. It's got the Two of Cups and it's being poured from one vessel into the other. This is a state of being balanced in your masculine, feminine energy. Angelic protection, direction behind you. Keeping with the flow between the energies. So knowing when you're in your feminine energy, knowing when you're in your masculine energy, how to balance those energies, operate within them. It's time for union. This is union. After this, you get to claim your kingdom, your freedom. You don't get to claim it, it's already yours. I suppose that is claiming it. I claim that this is my life. It's my life. And then we have the devil. You tell them, it's my life. It's my life, my world. Okay, so you're going to have people latching onto you, not wanting you to leave hell. You're like, but why would I want to stay? Your eyes are popping out of your head. It takes me to Britain's Got Talent, an act that was on there. Popping his eyes. Where was he from? Italy. Ah, the ancient Italian tarot. Not pleasant to watch. Not through my eyes anyway. But, hey, someone's stopping you from unleashing your unique talent, whatever that is, whether that's popping eyes and... Okay, the next row is very nice. The Four of Wands, after doing things alone and finding your own balance, you now find somebody who is also living in their truth. The Queen of Swords. And she's shocked. It's what her heart desires. And we have the Fool energy, taking that leap of faith. Risking it all for you. Let's have a look at the bottom of the deck. Somebody who's preparing a message. I was going to say an offer. Their message first. They will message first. Okay, so the divine is directing this message. You see the feathers? Okay. Powder puff girls. Got a puff skirt on. It's like the energy of the 80s. So if I'm taken to the energy of the 80s, I'm taken to like a slow dance. Okay, this is a slow romance. Hear the sirens. A slow dance. Is that what killed romance? Is when they stopped having the slow dance at the end of the evening. Move closer, move your body real close until we feel like we're really making love. We have questionable, doubtful as regards truth or validity, doubtful that she'll believe me. Just speak your truth, that's all that matters. Questionable. Egotistical, excessively conceited or absorbed in oneself, self-centered. So this is about the benefit of the doubt. Frightened, afraid or anxious. Will you be believed that you have changed? All that matters is that you believe that you've changed. The rest will speak for itself. I want to reach out. I'm so sad without you. I just want to cry. I miss you. In your feminine feelings. There is only one path to heaven. On earth, we call it love. Henry David Thoreau. Interesting, because Henry is my dad's name. understanding, the ability to understand something, comprehension. And be still and see the power in me. The bottom of the deck, the less you open your heart to others, the more your heart suffers. Deepak Chopra. Deepak is an awesome, a personal, awesome mentor that I love tapping into his teachings. Just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down in the most delightful way. Did boop. I'm taken now to the inner dervish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now in reverse is I'm dreaming of rescuing you. Now the Q is underlined as if you're going to have a clue, or you'll get a cue. It's time to go. So have you had this? Q, this go ahead. Okay, are we going to go round in circles? Doesn't look like it. Looks like this could go into the infinity symbol. Okay, I'm already pulling cards. We have the golden child. Ah, a chosen one. And we have straight at you in reverse. So this is the also the ability to understand, comprehend that you are special. A perfect being. What's coming through is to stop trying so hard. Just be you. Are you joking? Is in reverse. I'm on my way is in reverse. Slave to society is upright. So we're still learning this lesson. You to me are everything. I hope you're speaking about yourself. The sweetest song that I could sing, oh baby, oh baby. To you I guess I'm just a clown who picks you up each time you're down. Oh baby, oh baby, you give me just a taste of love. Okay, so that's about finding your own balance when you're in your feminine energy. How can your masculine help to soothe you, assist you? What are your needs from your masculine side? And practice that. When you love somebody, you will have a voice for them. You will stand up for them. You will comfort them. In times of need. And that applies to you. You can receive that from yourself and from your team of angels. If you feel that there's no one in the physical that you can call upon. You can call upon you. You to me are everything. Being your own best friend. We have prisoner, but we're going to break out of prison, okay? You're a breath of fresh air. Let's go. An escape plan. Right, let's have a look at this. So we've got 6 cards, and the first card represents what guidance will help me approach this issue in the best way. Okay, what cards should we use? Let's use these cards. Okay, so what guidance will help me approach this issue in the best way? A blast from the past. Shall I repeat the question? What guidance will help me approach this issue in the best way? A blast from the past is your answer. Number 2, what guidance will help me cross from the appearance into healing? A heavy burden to carry. Lighten your load. So what guidance will help me cross from appearance into healing? Let go of being a slave to society, a slave to your ego. Number 3, what supportive guidance is life bringing to me on this issue? A celebration of life. So what supportive guidance is life bringing to me on this issue? There's so much more once you've released the old and worn out. The old and worn out version of you. Number 4, what are others helping me learn in this issue? Another chance. Taking that leap of faith. We've seen the full energy. Taking that leap of faith. Risking it all for you. The flower language card is humility. Number 5, what am I role modelling for others or bringing to the world through this matter? Restless nights. What am I role modelling for others or bringing to the world through this matter? A lot of unsettled energy. Restless nights. I'm taken to a story that was in Success Through a Positive Mental Attitude, which I do feel it's time to pick up the book. Excuse me. Normally you find it will come in with the energy that's currently coming through the reading, so all divinely timed. But there's a story that I read regarding a gentleman who was trying to keep his son amused, and so he tore out a sheet of paper from a magazine that had the world map on it, and he tore it into pieces. And he thought that the son would be busy, preoccupied for a while putting the puzzle pieces together. But before he knew it, the son had appeared with the page put back together. And the dad said, "How did you do it so quickly?" He said, "Well, on the other side of the picture of the world, a map of the world, was a picture of a man. I thought if I put the man back together right, if I got the man right, then the world would be right. It's about getting you right first." What is the heart of guidance, the core of this matter for me to know at this time? Non-trustworthy. What is the heart of guidance, the core of this matter for me to know at this time? You're not trusting the guidance and the signs and the reassurance that's coming through. You're not believing. You're not believing in the power and the intensity. Oh, you believe in the intensity of love, but you're not believing that love will conquer all. So rather than being a participant, you're playing the spectator sport. Okay, Mr. Sensitive is the underlying energy here. The King of Cups. It's like, nah, give it up. You're not going to convince me. You will see signs and synchronicities that you will find undeniable. This card was in this deck and it's just fallen out onto my lap as I've watched a blackbird come flying through the sky towards my window, and now it's just gone the other way. You can't hide from the signs. You'd have to put yourself in total segregation and you'll still receive the messages through your mind. But unless you plan on not listening to music or watching programs, TV shows, not going on social media, I mean, that's the only way really you're going to avoid the signs, is if you segregate yourself. I mean, you want to put on a white jacket as well, a straight jacket. And this is in reverse, and frank. Whoever is happy will make others happy too. But it seems you're just not believing that, you're not trusting that guidance. Even from Anne, who had to hide away in Amsterdam. And Frank's house. She was frank, honest. And knowing without knowing, that's what that says on there. I feel that's the point you're building up to. You just know. Mr. Sensitive. I'm so sorry, my throat went extremely tickly there. Look what the underlying energy is. Happily ever after. A celebration of life, you were told. What supportive guidance is life bringing to me on this issue? A celebration of life. Okay. Let's go. It feels like I've been on for like over an hour. But let's go to the Rider-Waite Tarot. There's your legacy, the Ten of Pentacles. So you've got the Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles in colour. It's colourful. We have the Hierophant, and you can see the masculines here are like looking at the Hierophant. The keys suggest masculine, feminine. This masculine's got half a brace, a full set of braces. Some are ready to brace this situation, others are still learning. The go-ahead, still more to learn regarding the underworld, the middle world and the higher world. Love. Page of Cups. Love. Some are choosing to participate and some are choosing to spectate. The Devil. Fear. Does have a strong hold here, but it could be the fear that you don't like about yourself. You know, once you've acknowledged that certain emotions frighten you, that can give you like a, it could be rocket fuel. Decision time. Do you come out of the shadows and take that sheet off of that Divine Feminine now? Or are we still looking at the superficial stuff? A dragon that pokes its tongue out at you. Victory, which you're not even sure of, it's toxic. Jewels. Rubies. Tower. There's this energy of being afraid of what this snake would do once the Divine Feminine's uncovered. The Divine Feminine has no fear. This is a protection around her. And this is the energy of keeping silent, of being silenced. Could be threats, threatening behaviour. Threatening behaviour towards the Divine Feminine. The Divine Feminine is safe and sound. Sound in the mind. She's on alert. She can take care of herself. She may be under surveillance, but she's not what's the word? I wanted to say out of the picture, but she's not out of the loop. She receives the messages. Is that the go-ahead you need? I feel like they're gonna ching, ching swords, as if to say, okay, it's a strong force here. The Page and Knight of Swords. Who gives these guys the go-ahead though, the direction? It's the King of Swords. When he has a clear mind, he'll know what to do. Bottom of the deck, the Emperor. Very tense energy coming through from the Divine Masculine. It's like he's scrutinising everything through this. The eye of a needle. What's interesting though, happily ever after is like trying to look for a needle in a haystack. Well, he's got a big needle there. It feels like it's all a bit too easy. Like there's some trick. That's why he's not trusting it. Could he be this lucky? I should be so lucky, 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 lucky. I should be so lucky in love. I agree. You should be lucky in love. Okay, so let's finish this reading with a message from the Oracle of Shadows and Lights. Grumpy Red Fairy, be your true self. Card number 8. Cheers to being our true selves. Sounds like a really good idea. Okay, I don't know where the book is to this Oracle deck, which is interesting. Okay, but we can go to Rumi. The midnight messages have stopped. There was only meant to be a dozen of them. Takes me to a dozen red roses. So let's see what Rumi wants to say now. It's still the energy of it's close to midnight. Something evil's lurking in the dark. Dino, dino. Are you sure you're not just paranoid? Because you're protected from all eagles, from all evils. A golden eagle. You're the golden child. Look, enter the garden of delights. It's safe. Card number 28. Oh, that's today's date. I picked up my glasses. We've been on for 39 minutes, 17 seconds. And it's like, oh, this is the first time I've actually read, like, text. I read text here, but it was channeling. Let's read this message to wrap up this reading perfectly. Practically perfect in every way. Okay, enter the garden of delights. Do you want to read it with me? Page number 127. So the new moon energy, because there's a 0. Oh no, it's 57. 10:57. It was a month till my birthday yesterday. Oh, it's been 11 months since my birthday. Lucy, can we get back to this? Are you aware that sweetness is found everywhere in town? Are you aware that winter is gone and spring has come around? Are you aware that sweet basil and the carnation are whispering in the garden and laughing about how simply everything is found? Are you aware the nightingale has come back from its flight, singing out messages of love to spread delight with every sound? Everything in the garden is granted the right from the divine court to appear for our delight. Everything is here to make the earth green and alive as a haven for our life. What remains buried in the soil will always endeavour to reach out. No one truly alive can ever be pawned to a prison or a tomb. Rumi. There is a sweet spot when entering the garden of delights, a moment where the senses have gorged themselves upon beauty and become heavy with their fullness, slowing the mind so that it can perceive the divine beloved dancing behind the veils of nature. But first comes the sensual feasting. Blooming orchids. My throat is really tickly. Let me just cough. Oh my. I should just read this first part. And then that's that. If I can get through it, we can do this. Blooming orchids arrest the gaze with their startling and strange beauty. Nectar from the ripest fruits of the garden drips, luscious and sweet, upon a savouring tongue. Hungry for gossip, the ears shamelessly eavesdrop upon the birds in melodic conversation. They sing of greatest, most passionate love and boundless living joy. The ears open wide to take it all in. The craving for touch is sated by rough textured bark falling from the ancient trees. Soft, dewy grasses cool in the shade, the crunching leaves making their sounds under the hot sun and dancing feet, and the caress of that sunlight upon bare shoulders with weight of its own, like a silken wrap placed just so by a caring lover's hand. The breeze, the very breath of the beloved earth mother, is sweet with scent of lavender and jasmine, warmed by the sun father. Oh, drink it in until your arms raise themselves to heaven, your head tilts, eyes rolling back in your head, and your sacred animal body is mindless and in love. The garden of delights, narcotic in effect, lulling the senses from tension into sacred languor, that love may be experienced. Let us rest here in the midst of so much life, where the goodness of life is felt and the heart is free from any prison of pain or doubt. Come, be in the garden with me now. Let us be free and feast to our heart's content. Beautiful message. I will talk to you guys soon. Until then, take care, much love. Bye for now.